Oh, absolutely, there were challenges. And then when COVID hit, obviously all our plans became on hold. And I think for the rest of you, it's fine, you can pick up a phone each other, sort stuff out. For us, it became really challenging to think how we were going to deal with that. So we decided to move on to Zoom, and we used that. If I'm honest, I'm not really a technical person, so it did have a big impact on my mental health. I love to see people, and I feed off that, seeing people in real life. So I wasn't chair at that time, I was a committee, but I think everyone in the committee got frustrated and thinking, how are we going to contact people? How do you put applications in? You know, and everybody was doing it on the phone, but we didn't have that. I'd also say that I have a twin sister who's a better lip reader than I am. She's also deaf, but she lip reads and speaks a bit more than I do. But going into shops and restaurants, and people would come over, you know, staff members who were working at reception or whatever, and she's normally the one that would go ahead and speak or lip read, and because they had a mask on, she said that she always felt more confident, and she lost a lot of that. Because, you know, you end up giving up. If people keep their masks on, we've no way of communicating, it's really difficult. And you try and ask people, would they? And then they try and write things down. But the mask issue has been massive, and so many people would have refused to remove their mask, and that's very difficult. So I think for the deaf community that had a massive impact. We have three main mediums that we're focusing on at the minute. We have filming, we have photography, and we have some creative arts as well. My message for people out there would be to say that deaf people have so much that we can do, and I just feel like people don't see that in us. They see us as lesser. We are not lesser than anybody else. Deaf people go to universities these days, they run their own businesses, they do all sorts of things. Deaf people, many deaf people are very successful in life. They are working as directors, they are working in this field. And we need to have a really positive image for what deaf people can do. The one thing I want to say to the wider community is to stop holding us back. Why do you keep saying the stuff we can't do and holding us back? You know, we just want to be the same and do the same that you can do. To be honest, if you let us, we might do it better than you. But we don't get the chance. You know, we all have dream jobs, and we're being held back. And I started things and I've had to give them up. And that's sad. I don't want to have to do that. I've had to go down a secondary path, which is not the one that I initially chosen. I'm grateful that I've ended up here with this crowd of people, but you know, people need to stop holding us back. Open up society and, you know, accept us, embrace what we have to offer. There's so much to give the wider community. Let it go.